live.
Global heart activation, rise and shine. Empower our souls, let our spirits align. In love, health, and joy, we're connected as one. A journey together, a path has begun. Intuitive souls, feeling so clear. With wisdom and power, our purpose is near. Intention set, we trust and receive miracles and abundance, we fully believe. With coaches, healer, and visionaries lighting your way. Register now for Tiffany's Global Heart Activation.
Welcome back to another panel interview with the amazing speakers from Global Heart Activation. This is panel interview number 4, and we have incredible speakers and healers, and even, so as the name Global Heart Activation is there, once again, we have speakers that are global as well. So this is going to be really, really fun. And if you haven't yet signed up for Global Heart Activation, you can do so at globalheartactivation.com or use the affiliate link that you'll see in the description of the post. So come play with us. It'll be live on Zoom, February 20th and 21st. And we have people that stay up really, really late or wake up super early in the middle of the night, mornings, just so that they can be live. Because every time I've done this, it's just been phenomenal. And we have a games master who's giving away prizes in between. So this is the way that I love to contribute. So now I'm going to take a moment to have each of the speakers introduce themselves. So please share your name, your why. Like, what is the driving force behind the work that you do? So I'll have Katja, Dr. Katja, go first.
Thank you. And I'm so glad to be here. My name is Dr. Katja Russanen, and I'm a spiritual counselor and author of upcoming book, Your Spiritual Curriculum. And I'm originally from Finland, currently living in Spain, if you wondered where this accent is from. And my why is really help people to find emotional freedom from their past, make the peace with their past and transform their future. Because I went through a traumatic experience at the age of 16, and that put me into a very dark place for many years. And I know how painful that prison of your past can be. So now I help people to liberate themselves, and that really brings me joy to see them having that peace, inner peace and freedom.
Thank you, Shiraz. And then Art.
Hey, I'm Shiraz. I'm a reality interventionist. And thank you, Tiffany, for putting on this event and doing the panels. I really love the things you're doing in the world, the impact you're making. And my why is I've found out that we are addicted to our current reality, just like a drug addiction or an alcohol addiction. And I used to do transformational work, and then people would have these big breakthroughs and then lose them. And I found out that's because they go into withdrawal. And so for me, it's to make people aware that there is a physical addiction along with the mental pathways that are keeping you stuck in a certain way. And when you deal with both of them, your whole world transforms. And that's what I want for people to see their world transform.
Beautiful. Thank you. Art.
Hi, I'm Art Geiser. I'm the creator of Energetic NLP. I bring together neuro-linguistic programming, spiritual principles, healing and transformative energy work, particularly remote energy work, which I'll use in my session. And my why, that there's two whys. The first is because it's fun to work with people and to see them blossom and open up more of their full potential. And the other is that it kind of makes me sad. People have such incredible potential inside of them. They have miraculous abilities. And so many people just don't know how to tap into them. So I love helping people tap into them.
Thank you. And where are you living in the world?
Oh, sorry. I live in the Hollywood Hills, California, and part-time San Francisco.
Awesome. Thank you. And Wendy, please unmute. Unmute, darling.
There's always one more button. Well, thank you for having me, Tiffany. I am Wendy, the financial lion. I live here in San Diego, California. And my why is that I was widowed very young. My husband was only 24. He died in a motorcycle accident, and I had two little girls, 1 and 3, to raise on my own. And I had to go back to school and put on my big girl underwear and figure out how am I going to support these children for the rest of my life. So that is my why. And once you go to Shiraz and Katya and Artie, and you go through the Global Summit, and you've got your mind right and you're ready for success and to enjoy financial freedom, let me know, and I will turn you into a multimillionaire.
Love it. Ka-ching. Where's my little ka-ching button? Fun.
I do it routinely. It's not a lie.
Yep. We can be in the global heart activation, not only in our heart center, but within our wallet.
Yes. Well, you can make
Within
a
our
big impact in the world with a big wallet, right?
That's right. Allowing for abundance and expansion and clarity and joy in every area of our life. So this is great. All right. So now I would love for each of you to share more about who you help and how you help them. So let's go ahead and have Shiraz go first.
All right. Well, there's two groups of people I help. I help entrepreneurs that have been trying to get to that 6-figure level, and they just can't do it, or they'll do it and they'll lose it. And I just help them get to a consistent 6 figures and up. And then the other group I help are women coaches that are caught in what I call the 6-figure rut, where you've made 6 figures, you've got it consistently, but you're not even getting to 200,000, let alone 100,000. And that's about 60% of coaches that get to that $100,000 mark get stuck there. I help them get to 7 figures consistently.
Nice. Woo! Marketing. All right, Art. Let's unmute Art.
There we go. I help people that are interested in personal and spiritual development. Some of them are newbies. I work with a lot of very advanced spiritual practitioners, but the work works with really anybody who's interested in their personal and spiritual development and really tapping into their miraculous potential. And I use a combination of neurolinguistic programming to work with the unconscious mind and the conscious mind, and then transformative and healing energy work to change people's chakras, their whole energy system, clear karma, change spiritual contracts, and much more.
Nice. Dr. Katya.
So I love helping people who are purpose-driven. They have most likely gone through some sort of trauma in their past or adversity, and they have the calling to help others, but the past keeps haunting them. And I love to help them to see their life from what I call soul's perspective, so that they can turn that stumbling block into stepping stone and really go out there and create the impact that they desire and feel the freedom to do so.
Beautiful. Wendy. Please unmute.
Focus on young families.
You're
I'm not
unmuted now.
muted. Okay. I actually work with 3 different groups of people. Young families that are just starting out. My message to them is You are your most valuable asset, and it's your ability to go out and earn an income that first and foremost needs to be protected. Because once the cancer diagnosis or the disability, or God forbid, as in my case, the death occurs, it's too late. There are no do-overs in that area. And then with families that are, maybe now you've bought a home and you have credit cards and you want to get out of that debt and create wealth instead, I get them out of debt in record time. And then, of course, with pre-retirees and retirees that are looking to have financial freedom and incomes that they cannot outlive, those are the three various groups that I work with, and I exceed their expectations on a daily basis. It's awesome.
Wonderful. For me, I've been seeing clairvoyantly and healing since I was a small kid. Started getting paid $1 for 10 minutes when I was 8, and I've been teaching transformation workshops for almost 3 decades now. I love helping the empathic, spiritual intuitives who want to up-level personally and or professionally. So I'll see what's in their blind spot, what is in their subconscious that's blocking you from love, from money, from health, from spirituality, and then transmute that and create new empowering beliefs and mindset that will help you to thrive and love your life and just be filled with joy. So I love what I do. It's been an incredible journey. I'm really happy to have the life that I have and be able to contribute and to also bring amazing people together so we can contribute on a global level. So I'm just curious, my fellow speakers, if you could have one wish for humanity, what would that be and why? Who feels inclined to go first on this one? I'll let you go ahead, Art,
Well, I can go.
and then Lindy.
Since I believe that everybody is the embodiment of this beautiful, powerful spiritual being, my wish for people is that they are able to more and more embody their miraculous self, their vaster self. And by doing that, not only improve their own lives and the lives of people they care about, but to change the whole collective consciousness of humanity. So that's my wish for people.
Thank you. Wendy.
Well, my wish isn't as enlightening as Artie's is. I became aware of sex trafficking back in 2006, and I've been raising awareness and funds to fight it ever since. So if I had one wish, it would be that not one more child would be trafficked for sex. It happens every 30 seconds, and that all the children and the women and the boys, everyone who has been trafficked for sex, would be free.
Thank you. Thank you for that wish. I know you do a lot with a nonprofit that helps with that. And I remember after I saw that movie that came out last year, oh gosh, what's it called? But it was about, The Sound of Freedom. That was shocking.
Yeah.
I had no idea that it happened that often, that frequently. And even here, in the US, I thought it was more like third world countries, but no, it's right here.
No.
So thank you for that wish. We will absolutely be sending some love and blessings for that in a few minutes when we, make an offer for blessings. All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome. Who else has a wish for humanity? Go ahead and unmute.
I can go. So George Bernard Shaw said that 2% of the people think, 3% think they think, and 95% would rather die than think. And because mental activity does not constitute thinking, and people are going through the same routine over and over, and they don't realize they're stuck in this prison of routine that's not actual thinking. So my wish for humanity would be that more people would wake up and start thinking and see how they can break free of the situations they're in, how they can affect the people around them, and how they can change the world.
Wonderful. Empowering thinking. Yes. Dr. Katya.
My wish would be to gain awareness and see our life from soul's perspective, because that can be such a game changer. When we can see the deeper meaning behind events, we can see the beauty in other people in our life, see them as the teachers, see them as part of our journey, and have that gratitude coming through. So we might be able then to step away from some old patterns, things we have done here, and step under the grace and feel more happy and free, bringing the heaven on earth.
Beautiful. My wish is samadhi, enlightenment. I think if we had that level of strong spiritual connection and freedom, our lives would just be so fulfilling, like infinitely fulfilling. So that is my wish, like that everyone, in whatever way God, the universe, great spirit resonates with them, that there's perfect unity and oneness. So with our global heart activation speakers, I'd like to invite each of you, but also the viewers, like join us for the next couple of minutes in doing a little prayer and blessings for humanity, if you would please. So imagine the earth in front of you like a small ball, and raise your hands and be aware of your heart, and just allow blessings to pour from your heart to your hands out to every person, every being. Thank you, God, for all the help, the healing. Guide humanity to be the best versions of themselves. Help them to have divine love, divine light, divine power, wisdom, joy, goodwill, and the willingness to do good. A service-filled heart, a joy-filled life, abundance in all of the goodness and bounty that you have been trying to give us, Lord, and help us to be good receivers so we can allow it to come on in. Thank you for blessing every person, every being, all of the nature, all the animals, the entire planet, with an uplifting, beautiful energy. Elevate the consciousness of our planet. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Amen. And thank you at home for also joining in the fun with that as well. So, if you've been enjoying everything that you've been hearing so far, now I'd like to give you a chance to hear from each of the speakers again, where they're going to share about the topic that each of them are going to bring to Global Heart Activation. So, Wendy, go ahead and go first.
All right. Well, I'm going to be sharing my top 5 tips to thrive in 2025, from cultivating a winning mindset to health is wealth, and 3 other tips that I'll wait. You'll just have to show up to hear the rest of them. But that's what we'll be talking about, so you can make 2025 the best year yet.
Yes, cliffhangers. Like it.
Yes.
Okay. Shiraz.
Yeah. I will be talking about the number one thing keeping you from big success. So I guess I can't say it now, or I'll just spoil the whole talk. But it will involve reality addiction, which is my specialty, and how and ways for you to get out of that and create whatever you want.
Wonderful. Dr. Katya?
My talk is about 3 keys to find freedom from past trauma. So I will give you 3 keys that you can start implementing immediately, and to start turning that pain into purpose. And then I also will channel a short prayer meditation where you can start tuning into the wisdom of your soul and letting go of the past and tuning into that loving and starting to thrive.
Beautiful. Art.
In my session, we'll be going through some remote energy work to actually clear blocks to experiencing deep self-love. And deep self-love has nothing to do with narcissism. In fact, narcissists don't have deep self-love. So it'll be about clearing the blocks to deep self-love, again, for your own benefit, but the benefit for the people that you interact with and the benefit for the whole collective consciousness.
It's a really good distinction about narcissists don't have self-love. That's
They need
the
it.
drive. Yeah. Yeah. I think we all could use even more self-love, self-compassion,
Oh, yeah.
self-care. So thank you. Yeah. Thank you. I plan to make mine interactive, fun, kinesthetic. I want to engage with you live on Zoom. I'll take some volunteers, do like clairvoyant readings to help you see what's in your blind spot that's blocking you from money, love, health, spirituality. I'll also be doing a group healing or process. I just get empty and see what flows through. That's my favorite thing to do. But it's going to be, where you'll want to be live so that you can play and volunteer and I can help you directly. And in addition to the topics, everybody has gifts. So tell us about your gifts. Let's go with Art first.
My gift for everybody is a recorded session on opening up and clearing blocks to experiencing divine love. So we're all surrounded by infinite divine love, and yet we keep it out because of ancestral programming, societal programming, spiritual and religious programming from this and other lifetimes. So in the recordings, you go through and clear blocks to really deeply experiencing divine love. And then my VIP gift is about experiencing deep self-love. And it's recordings from a session I did in London a few years ago. And we can go a lot more deeply and clear karma and spiritual contracts and go much more deeply into opening up to self-love.
Thank you. Wendy, and then Dr. Katya.
Well, my first gift is a free financial strategy session with me where this is really great if you're starting out, you want to get a foundation under you and you want a direction to be headed in and know what to do, what kind of decisions to make, and so forth to create that financial freedom that we all desire. My VIP gift is we really take a holistic look at the financial decisions you've already made, what's serving you, what's not, where can we improve that and get you back on track. And again, enjoy the future that you so desire and deserve.
Yay. Shiraz.
So my gift is called Stop Thinking Like a Goldfish audios. So
What does that mean?
in order to manifest what you really want in your life, you've got to be able to hold thoughts for 30 seconds or more and incorporate visualization and emotion with those thoughts. The problem is most people can hold a thought for 7 seconds or less, which is about the same as a goldfish. So the audios train you to think thoughts for 30 seconds or more consistently so that you can start thinking the thoughts you want and not get interrupted and distracted by the thoughts that just show up in your brain. And that way you can create whatever you want. And my VIP gift is a invitation to a workshop I do the first Monday of the month. It's called Refuel Your Ambitions, where I work directly with people to shift their reality within about 5 minutes. And I will actually be doing a little bit of that during my talk, so you can get a taste of it to see if you want to come to the workshop. So yeah, definitely be there live, because you can have your reality shift in as little as 5 minutes.
Isn't that fun? Okay. I've worked with Shiraz before, and he's definitely helped with Money Miracles, so I wanted to give a little fun audio on that. All right, Dr. Katya.
So my gift is Feel Lighter. It's 3 guided meditations for emotional healing and inner wisdom. So it is a energy transmission on your way that helps you to clear those blocks. That's the first meditation. The second meditation helps you to connect with your soul's wisdom, and then you start co-creating with spirit. So that is my gift. And then the VIP gift, it is actually one-on-one session with me. Because if you want to go deeper, if you want to really start clearing those blocks and seeing what's on your way, I invite you to get this Soul Success Breakthrough session, where we create your vision, how your life can be, and start investigating what's on the way. And then I give you some expert recommendations for your next steps.
So as you can tell, I like to play.
Love those sounds effects. Cool.
Has everyone shared about your gifts? Okay.
Yep.
So I have a lot of content, like over 30 plus, 32, 34, I don't know, a lot of online courses, over 16 guided meditations. And my games master, who's the MC at the event, James, we're going to give you presents from me. So in addition to the many, many gifts that each of these speakers are giving to you, Jason and I are going to be, infusing throughout those 2 days opportunities for you to get over $12,000 of extra gifts above and beyond what's already being given. So some of them are going to be about like healing your inner child, prosperity and abundance healing, your mind, body, spirit, like getting your health in alignment. So I have a lot of different options, and it's going to be really fun. So you have to come. If you haven't yet signed up for Global Heart Activation, do so right now at this link, that is streaming at this moment across the screen, or sign up with the affiliate link that is in the description in each of the social media posts that you're seeing right now. Okay, speakers, some bonus rounds here. Okay, if you could have like one quality, like one divine quality, one soul quality, what would that be and why? And this could be like for yourself, or this is the vision that you're holding for the world. Who wants to go first? I see Dr. Katya and Wendy are unmuted.
Okay.
You ready?
Well, I go then. I was like, one? Maybe I want
Well,
more.
You can have more than one.
Okay.
Maybe it's abundance, right?
Yes, let's bring abundance in. Because that's, of course, loving would be for everyone. But that is just a divine quality, like tapping into that loving and being able to also hold that loving space for everyone. That would be beautiful. And then fun part, what came to my mind first was like, I would love to have the quality to transport myself to another locations wherever in the world, because part of me thinks that I can still do it in this form. And I'm like, oh, I needed to receive time to get from place A to B. But how cool would it be to instantly just transport yourself to other locations? So we could do this in person.
Nice. Astral traveling. Or,
Yes.
we could be like Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz, click our heels together 3 times. There's no place like home. Or there's no place like, your favorite vacation spot.
Exactly.
Okay, who's next? Go ahead and just unmute when you're ready. Wendy, then Shiraz, then Art. Go ahead.
All right. Well, as much as I love what you just said about, you just instantly travel anywhere and everywhere and all those fun things. I would like to have 2. One, I would like to bring some part of heaven down to earth. It says that when we get to heaven, that God will wipe every tear from our eyes and there'll be no more sorrow nor suffering or sighing. I would like to bring that part of heaven down to earth right now and be able to do that for mankind. And I think my second one would be, I'm going to go with what she said and be able to, my grandchildren live on the other side of the country. So if I could just instantly transport over to see them and give them a hug, I think that would be fabulous.
I like it. Shiraz.
Okay. Yeah, I was a little stuck on here with the word quality, but I'm going to go with the way people have been interpreting it. And for me, I think what it would be is for people to see what I see in them. So oftentimes when I'm working with someone, I can see what the problem is and what they need to let go of, and they hold on to it so tightly. They think it's so important, and it's the thing that's keeping them from being happy, from being prosperous. And if they could just in my presence get it in that moment, then the transformations would be quick, they would be lasting, they would be powerful. And if that could be some sort of contagious, so that when they talk to other people about it, the other people get it, then it would just spread like wildfire.
Nice.
Oh yeah. That's
Art.
Well, I'll take what they're having. And I would also add, and I've had this experience spontaneously at times, but it doesn't last. It's like not just knowing, but completely feeling and getting that on some level, everything's unfolding perfectly, that on some higher level. And I spontaneously experienced that for 3 days once, and it was amazing. And then it faded away. And what my guides told me is they go, "You're not ready to live that way yet. We're showing you where you're going." So I'd like to get there.
Wonderful. I think for me, I would just love to embody love even more and wish that for others. So if and like within them, whatever isn't love is transmuted into love. If it's not love, it's got to go. That's, and living from, the questions, what would love say? What would love do? And then choosing that. And then choosing it again, right? So when we can let ourselves be guided, from that heart space and think, say, and do love, that could be pretty beautiful. So, global heart activation is activating hearts within us, within each other, within humanity. So please come and play. Join us live if you can. If you can't, still sign up and get the VIP so you can have access to all of the recordings and the $6,000 or $7,000 worth of VIP gifts. And, watch it as you can. But if you can be there live, be there live. Because so many of the coaches and healers that are participating in this, we're going to be doing interactive stuff with you. And so, based on your questions, your needs, your desires, we'll have our little, where is it? A little magic fairy wand where we can just help you to create and manifest that. So, join us, globalheartactivation.com. Thank you. See you there.